folks, ladies and gentle cars, my name is Farkle8000, and welcome back to the August competition. We have completed round number 1, which means it is time to run round number 2. Only one New Yorker out of the 8 advanced to round 2, and it was the one who needed it the most. Courtesy was the competitor who advanced. He was the third car who advanced to round number 2, and 6 of the top 10 contenders advanced to this round. I believe there's 10 in total there, so only 4 missed. The 6 who advanced are Diablo, Chomps, Stingray, Virtual, The Bug, and Voltage. There are 8 who did not advance to this round. It'll be fine for Mach and Polar, plus 139 and plus 91 respectively. They will be perfectly fine. That gap with them might shrink, but I'm sure they'll still be in a fine position. GM and Carrera, though, plus 10 and plus 8, will likely fall out of the top 10, with Diablo and The Bug advancing, and then Symbol, Sunny, Comscope, and Base will just fall further below that cut line. You gotta perform when the lights get bright, and so far they have not been performing, and I believe that is all I wanted to mention before we got going. 1 New Yorker, 6 top 10 competitors, 2 of which were outside of the top 10. 3 of which, right? Yeah, 3 of which were outside of the top 10. It's going to be interesting to see where they end up, and the only way to do that is to get racing. So without further ado, let's get racing. As our first 4 competitors make their way up to the start line, there is one quick thing I wanted to mention, and it was arguably the most important thing, kind of the reason that we do this, and that is the fight for the championship. It was 60 points entering this competition from Comic to Roadster. Comic has been eliminated. Roadster has been eliminated, but will be finishing higher than Comic. And Demon, who was third in points, like 7 points behind Roadster, 7 to 9 points behind Roadster, he is advancing, so that 60-point gap will be shrinking. It's just a question of how many. But now, our first 4 competitors have been lined up at the start line. They are prepped and ready to go. We have Safari, Venom, Courtesy, and 27. Courtesy in lane number 3 is the only New Yorker to have advanced to round number 2. And it looks like he wants to advance to round 3 as well. He's in the lead, bouncing there, and on the side of the track, but he straightens up there 4 wide. Coming to the line, it's Courtesy who pulls ahead to take the victory. And Courtesy's advancing to round 3 as well. A long time, a big struggle, a documented struggle to advance back to round 2. And now that he's done that, he's advancing to round 3. Unfortunately, I believe it is too little too late here for Courtesy. But regardless, a ton of points is a ton of points, and you want to finish as best as you possibly can. Even if it is your final season, Venom, who comes home in second place, advanced himself to round 2 in this competition, had a good run. Unfortunately, he's out right here, but he lost to Courtesy, who advances himself to round 3. Next up, we've got Rookie, Drift Rod, Tootsies, Birthday, and Evolution. And it looks... Oh, Birthday caught at the start line. He's well behind the pack as they bounce through that transition. I believe it's Tootsies and Evolution in the lead. It's tight across the line. It's going to be Tootsies with the victory. Birthday nearly got to third place right there. passing Drift Rod. He did not, which is unfortunate, getting caught at the start line right there. We've had quite a few of those in this competition. I would hope that we'd be done that by now, but competitors trying things out, trying to find the edge, just sometimes what you do just does not work. Tootsies advances himself to the next round. Next up, we've got Ziggler, Jordan, Stunts, and Falcon. Lanes number 1 and 4, that's Ziggler and Falcon, are rookies. Everyone else are veterans. And it looks to be Jordan maybe beginning to fall behind a little bit. Now he wobbles and is on the side of the track, but now he straightens up. It's Stunts in the lead. He'll take the victory. It's a rookie fight for second, and Ziggler will take over that position. But lane number 2 strikes again right there for Jordan, nearly flipped. But thankfully was able to save it. Got on the side of the track as well, but didn't grind it to a halt right there either. Was able to save it. Comes across the line in last place, but thankfully he's getting full points. It Stunts ahead of the rookie 2-3 finish. Next up, we've got Pursuit, Club, Shifter, and Spider. And it looks to be Club beginning to fall behind as Pursuit pulls to the lead, bouncing there. Club's now on the side of the track as Shifter and Pursuit fight for the lead. It's Shifter, I believe, who crosses the line with the win. And Club is gonna DNF. He started to fall behind early. He bounced the biggest through that transition. He's the only one who got on the side of the track. And unlike Jordan in the last race, Club in lane number 2 is unable to save it. He finishes in last and DNFs. He will be losing all of his points, or at least the majority of his points. He's going to get 10 points at max. A huge penalty, especially in this competition, because although we had a couple of rough spots in the last video, this has been a very clean competition. It's the rookie of Shifter getting the win, advancing himself to the next round. Next up, we've got Hot Wheels, rookie Blocker, Pace, and T-Rex Destroyer. And it's Pace with a big lead. T-Rex Destroyer falling back early. A big bounce there for Blocker. It's still Pace in the lead, but here comes Blocker to steal it before the line. It was Pace in the lead the majority of that race, but through that transition, he just did not carry the drag race speed far enough, but Blocker did. That's why I feel like he has a chance of winning a competition in the future, or the near future, that is, because he is so good through that transition. He carries that speed, and also he beat Comic in his very first competition. Comic has 2 wins this year, is currently the points leader. I have faith in Blocker. Right here, he proves me right, continues to advance, continues to put on some impressive moves out on the track. Next up, we've got Double Liner, Red, 28, and White. And it looks to be a relatively even start, maybe 28 falling behind. A big bounce there. He was on the side of the track, but there are 3 wide coming to the line. I think it's White with the win. Or maybe it was Red. It's Red, actually, with the win. The competitors with the colors as their names finish 1, 2, and it's Red with the victory. Started off the season super impressive. Has been falling here as expected. But right here, having a great competition, advances herself to round number 3. Next up, we've got Velvet, Motosaurus, Rookie Burner, and Mobile. And it's Motosaurus, a great launch there. Did he jump the start? A wobble there. He was on the side of the track, but he's still in the lead. Motosaurus will win the race. But did he jump the start? He had a great start. But are the results official? They're looking back at it, and it's very, very similar to the Python situation. that we saw earlier in this competition. And so this finish is legit. It's Motosaurus with the win. Mobile will come home in second place. Burner in third. Velvet in fourth. These are legit finishes. Motosaurus timed that jump perfectly. Did not wait around and grabbed the win. It was a legal win too. He did not jump the start. Next up, we've got rookies. Hull and Drone with dual fueler and spoiler. And it looks like it's spoiler with the lead coming through the transition. A wobble there for the rookies, and it's dual fueler driving away the battles for second. Drone will take that position. How about that run there from dual fueler? He started a little slow, but then through that transition, he wobbled a little bit, but not enough, and he just stormed right on through. That was a massive, massive victory, not just in career or points, but just in gap as well. He was practically off the screen as every other competitor crossed the line. I mean, that is absolutely incredible right there. Only a couple competitors this year has done it. Dual Fueler, the competitor who is tied for the most second place finishes, can he finally break through and get that first career win? If he keeps giving us this speed, it could finally happen. Next up, we've got rookie Jacqueline Smithfield, purple and dragon. And it looks to be purple slightly coming through that transition. A wobble there for every lane, though they're clean, and dragon passes purple and will take the victory. Dragon started a little bit behind. Purple started with the lead. Wobbled a little bit through that transition, though everyone kept it relatively clean. Just Dragon able to carry the speed the best. Before we move on from this race, I want to give a huge shout out here to Jacqueline. Finally advanced his way to round number 2 in a regular competition. Performed pretty decently, though fell pretty far behind in that race right there. Hopefully he can channel the speed he used in round number 1 to keep moving his way forwards. I'm hopeful this wasn't just a one-off. Dragon advancing to the next round. Next up, we've got Patriot, Carvana, Splitter, and Moto. And I want to point out Splitter right here in lane number 3, going in reverse in this race. He's been running the entire season going forwards, so trying something out right here. It's important to note right here because the last competition was won by a competitor switching directions. Nerfhammer ran that entire competition in reverse, switched to going forwards, and won. Maybe the same can happen here to Splitter. It's worth trying out. And so far, it's helping him. He's in the lead with Moto. A clean through the transition. Carvana was on the side of the track. It's going to be Splitter with the victory. Moto in second. Carvana getting up on the side of the track right there. Good save. Comes home in third. But Splitter, the experiment works out. Switching it to going backwards. And he drives it to the victory. He has been relatively disappointing this season. A champion on the sister track to this one. Thought he was going to be up there, top 5 in points. But it's been a struggle. Has barely been able to get through round number 1. And whenever he does get through round number 1, he's never really been able to get through round number 2. Going backwards right here, maybe he's finally figured out that magic formula to get himself a victory this season. Next up, we've got M3, EB, Rookie, Ranger, and Kohler. And it looks to be EB in the lead, coming through the transition, but he wobbles, and he hit M3. That'll drop M3 back. It's a battle between the NASCARs, and Kohler will win the race. Ranger in second place right there, M3 comes home in third, was very, very close right there, almost took over second place, and I think without getting nailed by EB through that transition, as EB wobbled right there, I think that M3 would have had a much better chance at winning the race. But unfortunately, he does get tagged. EB finishes last place right here. Reminder, his round 1 victory came in that triple DNF race. So definitely was interested to see what he could do here. Unfortunately, it's a wobble and a last place finish. It's Kohler leading the NASCAR 1-2 finish. He's heading to round 3. Next up, we've got Diablo, Type X, Chomps, and Rookie 67. Diablo in lane number 1 is 11th in points, -8 to the cut line. And Chomps in lane 3 is 8th in points, +22 to the cut line. Look at that start there by Chomps. He's well ahead of the pack through the transition. He's clean. But here comes Diablo in 67. They're 3 wide, crossing the line. But Chomps will be able to hold on. 67 in second place. I was expecting him to win this race. Chomps instead gets it done. So activate happy Lloyd noises here. Lloyd, a good friend of mine. Chomps is his favorite competitor. Lloyd, his diecast competition series alias. I thought it was going to be 67. Instead, it's Chomps. And that +22 is to grow even more as he advances to round number 3. Diablo here in third place, -8, but both GM and Carrera were unable to advance. He is gaining, well, it's +10 just to make it to round number 2. And now add on all of the competitors between them, which is more than 20, probably more than 30 competitors. And Diablo, I believe, will be in the top 10 after this competition. So, eliminated here in round 2, but Diablo still a productive run. Next up, we've got Alpha, Bolt, Nightmare, and 4Tracks. Bolt in lane number 2 is the only veteran in this race. Everyone else are rookies. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Alpha, I believe, beginning to pull ahead. It's a big bounce for Bolt, and 4Tracks pulls away to grab the win. The battles for second place. And it's Nightmare who'll grab that position. Alpha comes home in last place. My projected early leader falls right there, wobbled through the transition, but not as much as Bolt. It's 4Tracks continuing to give speed. He's been very impressive the last few competitions. Continues to move through the garage. He advances himself right here to round number 3. Next up, we've got rookies, X-Racer and Stingray with Drafter and 3. And I believe this is the very first competition that we've ever had X-Racer and Drafter not only advance to round 2, but also be in the exact same race. We had this earlier with the Gruppos, with Splitter and Elliott. It was Elliott who won that race. X-Racer, just a year older than Drafter, so let's see how they perform. And it's Drafter with the lead through the transition. A bounce there for Stingray. She wobbles, and it's X-Racer in the lead. It's tight across the line. But X-Racer will win the race. And the Draftinators will finish first and last. Drafter comes home in last place. 3 steals second place right there. And Stingray finishes third. Round number 2 entry is very good, especially for her points position. She is +78 in 6th. I believe that will grow. I didn't feel the need to mention it, though it is a small amount, but it is a significant, big, small amount, if that made any sense whatsoever. Third place right here. What happened to the speed with Stingray? I would say in the early competition, she would have easily beat everyone in this race. Don't know what's been happening recently, but hopefully she can keep up a decent amount of speed to stay in that top 10. X-Racer gets the victory. Next up, we've got Virtual, Netspend, Blitz, and Rookie the Bug. Virtual in lane number 1 is 7th in points, plus 44 to the cut line, and the Bug is 12th in points, minus 29 to the cut line. And it looks to be the Bug and Blitz out the fastest, Netspend falling behind, but now he rolls onto his roof. Blitz is on the side of the track. It's the Bug with the win. Blitz will finish and Netspend will DNF on his roof and finish last. The Bug capitalizes on his competitor's mistakes, pulls through to grab the victory. Virtual, it didn't look like he made a mistake. He just didn't have the speed to challenge the Bug. Blitz showed the speed in the mid-season tournament, showed the speed in the July competition. She showed the speed in round 1 of the August competition, but round number 2 right here is where she falters on the side of the track. Was still pretty close to getting second place, but Virtual passed her just before the line. It's the Rookie advancing to round 3. Next up, we've got Voltage, Plymouth, X8, and Rookie Salty. And it's Salty with a big lead early right there. X8 falling well behind, but now he bounces. Same with Plymouth. It's Salty with the win. Voltage will just barely hold on to second place right there. I thought that Plymouth was going to be able to pass him after bouncing big through that transition, but Voltage, I guess just because he didn't bounce, is able to hold on to second place right there. It's the Rookie advancing ahead of the veteran. Salty makes his way to round 3. This is the 17th and final race of round number 2, and it is a 4-car race containing Demon and Rookies Nerve Hammer, Pegasus, and Red Bull. It looks like it's the NASCARs getting left behind. Nerve Hammer in the lead, a wobble there through the transition. Demon's the closest to Nerve Hammer, but Nerve Hammer will hold on for the victory. And it looked like Red Bull was able to hold on for third place as well. He was indeed. Nerve Hammer beats out, more than likely, your second place points competitor in Demon. Could Nerve Hammer go back to back? He was super fast at the end of the last competition, was able to beat out Polar. Could he get win number 2, go back to back, be the first competitor all season to do that? It's very possible, but these are the competitors he'll have to go with. These are the results of round number 2. These are your round 3 races. We only have 2 4-car races remaining in this race. And who will win? I'm not going to give you my race-by-race predictions right here. I'll do that at the end of round number 4. End of round number 3? No, the end of round number 3 is when I will be doing that. I'll be giving you a race-by-race to see who will be at the top 2. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I could even pick. Actually, I think I definitely could. There are 2 competitors I want to shout out here. The first one is easily Dual Fueler. He was super, super fast in that last race, and I absolutely think that he can do it again. That is no offense to the competitors he's racing, but he was just ridiculously fast in that race. So I think Dual Fueler is definitely one to watch, and so is Salty. Salty and Nerve Hammer, really this entire race, with the Bug, Salty, and Nerve Hammer, the last one of round number 3. All of them are super fast. They've shown they have the speed, but which one? Only one of them can advance. I don't know who, but the best way to know is to subscribe down below so you don't miss it. Subscribe down below, hit notifications so you don't miss round number 3, round 4, round 5, the rest of this season, or anything else that we upload this year. and in the future. Comment down below who you think will win this competition. And until next time, my name is Farkle8000, and we'll see you later.